everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Boston Red Sox.
Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Garrett Crochet.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz.
Come on, Garrett.
That's too low. And we're underway. Next offering is downstairs. And that one is lifted in the air. Duran sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's outside. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. To third. On to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back inside Fenway Park and towing the slab, Shane McClanahan.
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. All can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Bottom of the first, and now Jarren Duran. McClanahan goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. That's a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
2-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one away.
Batting second.
Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. Now it's Alex Bregman. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Ball. Good take.
And it's fouled away.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Pitch misses. 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And here is Devers. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. Inning over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1. Back now at Fenway. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe.
Right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. And a foul ball. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a swing and a miss. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way and then just at the last moment it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Crochet, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Christopher Morel now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
And that's a strike. What does she need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
Let's go, Red Sox!
Hit in the air, left field. Duran. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Now batting Tristan Casas.
First baseman Tristan Casas.
Let's go, Red Sox!
That one lifted to left.
Come on now!
One up, one down.
Batting fifth, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And that just misses.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Check swing, called strike. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hauls it in to end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. Crochet back to work. And that one fouled off.
Owen. Strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And the lefty kicks, delivers. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Got him swinging. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Next to hit, Johnny DeLuca. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This one popped up right side. Bregman is under it, and that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Fenway Park, set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Reaching for it and brings it in. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
Now it's going to be Cedar Rafaela.
Hey, now let's go.
And that drops in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Almost got him.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating.
Loud slings to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
Now batting, left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Now batting Jaron Duran. Fly to left his first time. Strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Tag. Save. Jansen too late with the throw. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Up and in, and the count is 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And that's off the inside edge, and it's 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Alex Bregman. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And a count 1-2.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
2 on, 2 outs. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back in Boston,
Leading off
start of the
for the
fourth.
Rays,
And
first
here's the first
baseman,
baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Go home, Rays.
And he pumps it a strike. Diaz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 33 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Strike.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Abreu brings it in with a nice running grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Lau,
One ball,
the next
no
to
strike.
hit, takes outside. Next offering is in for a strike. The Rays still looking for their first hit in this one. In the air, left field. Duran pulls that one down, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
So digging in, Junior Caminero. Grounded out his first time up.
Let's go, Sox.
Just off the inside edge. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Swing.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. And we are still scoreless. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Third baseman, Rafael
Anything in
Devers.
particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
For the Red Sox, first baseman.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Fly to left his first time.
Come on, Boston.
That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Outside low, it's a ball and 2 strikes. That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a base hit into right center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now we're talking. That's it. Now we're talking.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
One down. And stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Come on, Trevor.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Next offering is fouled back. In the air, center field, DeLuca makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Casas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Here we go, Boston. You got this.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Come on.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Popped up. Caballero. And that ends the inning. And the Red Sox leave 1. Still no score. Back here in Boston,
Leading
and
off
now
for Tampa
Josh
Bay,
Lowe.
Right fielder Josh Lowe.
You can do it, Red Sox.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And 1-2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And that's outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The count 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Strike him
adds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel.
Go back home, Ray.
A little bit high. Ball 1.
1-0.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Go Sox.
2 outs.
That's a strike.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Two down, nobody on. 3-2 now.
2 strikes.
And there's ball 4.
Take it back.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Come on, Sox.
Caballero batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Come on, Red Sox.
On the ground.
Let's go, baby.
Fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. The Rays strand just the 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Fenway, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Now batting.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Late with the swing there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that's in there for strike 1.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
And there's a ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Fastball for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Down and in, moved his feet. And that skips into dirt.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Hard hit, base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Double play ball to second. There's one. Over to first, safe.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
And now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 in this one. Upstairs. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. All right, Red Sox.
There's the strike. 2 on, 2 outs. A little bit low. And a count 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up, and it's Rafael Devers in the box. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Drew Rasmussen appears to be getting loose. Rodriguez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Next offering misses. Now 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Pitch misses there, and now 3-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. Stepping in, Richie Palacios. Crochet back to work. And there's the strike. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Justin Slayton, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Chapman, a left-hander, also throwing. And he lays down a bunt. And foul ball. And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Johnny DeLuca.
So up next, Johnny DeLuca. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. The Rays hitless so far in the game.
Go Red Sox! Woo!
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for Tampa Bay, first baseman Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz now.
Come on, Sox.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And another ball. Just missed.
That's the ball. 3-0.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. And he walked
That's
him.
off the corner. Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first
Up
base is going to
next
have a
for
very
Tampa
aggressive
Bay,
secondary
second
lead.
baseman
So a ball
Brandon
down the
Lowe.
line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Lau, the
Oh,
next to
okay.
hit, takes ball one.
Let's go Red Sox. Let's go.
That
Nope, that's
misses.
high.
2-0.
All right, Sox. Woo!
And that one missing low. Junior Caminero in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In danger of losing the no-hitter here. And there's the automatic.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now, and we still have no score. Back inside Fenway Park, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Tristan Casas.
Let's go Sox.
Right through there for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Edwin Uceta up and throwing. Clevenger, a lefty, warming up as well.
Way to go, Red Sox.
Swings through that one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Caught him looking for the K. Here's Story now.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Let's go Sox. Come on Sox. You can do it.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one, you tip your cap.
Line drive and foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
That's off the mark, and the count's even at 2. Now one missed.
3 balls.
Base is
Strike.
empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Lifted in the air, right field. Low pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And that's in the dirt.
Ball two. Two balls. One strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. On the ground to first.
What was that?
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Come on.
Now pitching. for the
Justin
Red Sox.
Slayton on to pitch here.
Number 63. Justin Slayton.
And now
Leading
Junior
off for
Caminero.
Tampa Bay, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Come on, Sox.
First pitch, and he just misses.
What an out.
Slate, the tall righty, 220 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. Fouled off down the right side. Up and in, and now 3-1. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Let's go, Sox. One ball. No
In the dirt. And the runner holds. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swings through that one for strike two.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting. Catcher,
And now the catcher
Danny
comes up to
Jansen.
hit. Danny Jansen.
Let's turn two.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it, and there's two away. And now the DH, Christopher Morel. Still no hits on the board. One out away from taking the no-no into the eighth. Right through there for a strike. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Let's go, Red Sox. Ball. High.
That's inside, and it's 2-1.
Let's go.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Ball. Two strikes.
Missing inside, and now it's 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Sit him down.
Right through there, got it. And that's the third out. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Seventh inning stretch time, and we still have no score.
Now pitching for
We're
Tampa
back in
Bay.
a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
63.
seventh. Edwin Uceta.
Edwin Uceta.
Wilyer Abreu digs in now. 1 for 2.
Right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And ball 1. Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Caminero makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong.
Let's go, Red Sox.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Wastes no time there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. First offering, and it just misses.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Let's go, Red Sox.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that one cutting but missing down low. Man at second. High fly ball out to center field. Loud on the move. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Give it to him, Boston.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score, and it's 1-0.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. Uceta picks to first, and he dives back in safely. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. Two outs. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Caminero. Over to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, one-run game. Jose Caballero now at the plate. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Looking to get the tying run on base. Movement in the bullpen. Liam Hendricks preparing to come on if needed.
Punch him out.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to whereas you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. Just missed. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Popped in the air, left field. And there's 2 down. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up. Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Two down, nobody on.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Sit him down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 1, the Rays nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now,
Bay.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Garrett Clevenger.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Devers now, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Rafael Devers.
You can do it, Red Sox.
First pitch misses.
Come on, Sox.
And delivers outside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So man aboard. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Devers gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Sit here.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. DeLuca under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Trevor Story, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Let's keep it going.
Right through there for a strike. Meanwhile,
No ball.
activity in the
One strike.
bullpen. Drew Rasmussen warming up for manager Kevin Cash.
Go Sox.
Now the 0-1. And that misses off the outside edge.
Come on, Boston.
That just misses. And that's ball 2. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And it's even up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Come on, Red Sox.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 3 in this one.
All right, Sox.
Ripped towards third. They take the force out. Inning over. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0.
Now pitching. for the
Welcome
Red
back,
Sox.
and here comes the closer,
Number
Liam
31.
Hendricks.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Everyone's attention on the no-hit. Ground ball left side, but it kicks foul. 3 outs from a no-hitter. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
I can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but
Towards first. Casas steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Just 2 more outs to go in this bid for a no-hitter.
and physically, there's probably some fatigue, but mentally, which might be what's most important, he seems as strong now as he's been all game.
I'm sure the adrenaline is fully ramped up at this point as well. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. And now the toughest one is left to get. The final out to complete the no-hitter.
Yeah, and not much we can say anymore. Everyone knows what this situation is, and he's so close, Boog, he can taste it.
And the no-hit bid comes down to this. 1 more out to get. In for a strike. 0-1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That's too low. And it's 1-1. Defense has been a huge factor today, but A chance for the no-no right here. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ball game.
So a change being made at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Jake Mangum. 2 outs, runner at first. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe. On the corner for a strike, 0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, we're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox.
And now, please welcome your
First pitch coming your way next.
Boston Red Sox.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. Our starter in this one, Garrett Crochet. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Yandy Diaz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Nope. Ball 2. 2-0.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
2-1. Swing batter.
And that one ripped into right. Fair ball.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
And now it's Brandon Lau.
Hey now, Garrett.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Diaz on at first, nobody out.
Let's turn 2.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Oh and 2 now. That one is upstairs.
Swing.
Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Let's go, Garrett.
Hit in the air, right field. Abreu makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting fourth.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup.
Josh Lowe.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Josh Lowe.
Go back to Tampa. Whip
Check
it.
swing, and he went. And that's
No ball.
strike one.
1 strike. Come on, Boston.
2 outs. Inside.
Oh, one.
And it's a ball and a strike.
1-1. That's strike 2.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Fenway Park, and our pitcher in this game, Shane McClanahan.
4-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Jarren Duran leading things off and takes a strike. Duran hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's Alex Bregman. Swinging a foul straight back. One out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
2 strikes.
Now pitching for
Number
Tampa
70,
Bay,
ready or not,
Number
in the
70,
game now after the injury.
Mike Vassell.
One down, base is empty. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Bregman takes downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Man at first, one away. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Let's go, Rafael.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Let's go, base hit here.
Got him swinging on the curveball. 2 away.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Tristan Casas, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Bregman off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. And the Red Sox leave 1. Scoreless after 1. Top of the 2nd.
Leading
Here's the
off for
catcher,
Rays,
Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen.
All right, Sox. Woo!
Crochet back to work. There's a strike. That clips the corner.
Oh, 2.
Punch him out.
Way inside.
Strike.
Tried to check his swing there. Now it appeal to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. Swings through that. Crochet, he isn't really known as the starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Left field, way back there. And that is gone. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. Jose Caballero getting ready to hit. Strike on the inside corner.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings. But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
That one just misses. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
And now it's going to be Richie Palacios. That misses the zone.
1-0.
Ball 1.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
That one the other way. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Batting ninth, center fielder Johnny DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Runner on the move. Squirts away a little bit. No throw, safe at second. That one hit to right. Abreu. And that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Boston, bottom of the second. Here's Trevor Story now. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Right down the chute, strike one.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. DeLuca going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And a strike in there. And that one is inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. Just off the inside edge.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7th. Right fielder,
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. We've played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back now at Fenway, and now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Just missed. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rafaela corrals it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Lau at the plate. Struck out looking his first time.
Let's go, sir!
Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And another ball.
Way to go, Red Sox! Swing! That's out the corner!
Next offering is in for a strike.
Swing!
That clips the corner.
Cancel!
Three-two now. Swing and a miss. Crochet gets the strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Caminero in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ball one there.
1-1.
2 out, space is empty. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And that one almost hit him. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Abreu makes the catch, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong.
Connor Wong.
And there's a ball.
Let's go, Connor.
Not close with that one. And now 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2-2.
That one just misses. 3-2 now.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Take it back.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Liner snagged it first. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off.
Now batting left fielder.
So digging in, Jarren Duran. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to inning number 4. It's the Rays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Back in Boston, and now the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Josh Lowe.
Let's do it, Sox.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. another ball.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Whips it to Casas. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time.
Come on, Boston. Let's go, Boston.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that is downstairs. 1-1.
One strike.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Morel in his 3rd season, 25 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Line to left, base hit. Man at first. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Let's go, Red Sox.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Come on, Red Sox.
2 outs.
Strike.
So hard to touch.
0-2.
Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. It looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Come on, Sox.
Strike.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. First and second, 2 outs. Palacios will hit next. And that's a little bit high. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. Morel, the lead runner at second. Caballero on at first with 2 down. And that's way high. And it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Let's go, Red Sox.
On the ground to third. Devers tosses to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So the Rays strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. First pitch, and he just misses. Action in the pen down there. Number 48, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Rasmussen getting loose as well. The 1-0.
Nope, ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Late swing fouled off. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Raffy coming to the plate now. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Need a base hit here.
Off the plate, and that's ball 1. Tying run is at first. The Rays leading on the solo homer. In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Just missed.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
The 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Let's go, kid.
Chases that one out of the zone. And that is a big first out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Fly to center his first time. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 out. Runners at first and second. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And ball 1.
That's the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, let's go.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Low. And the inning is over. Boston strands a pair. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Fenway, and now here's a speed threat.
Leading off for the
Outfielder
Rays,
Johnny
center
DeLuca.
fielder Johnny DeLuca.
Shut him down.
Crochet back to work. In the air, right side. Abreu on the move. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Josh Winkowski up and loosening in the pen. Bernardino warming up as well. And that one fouled off.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
No, foul ball.
In the air, left field, Duran.
There you go.
Snags it for the second out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Lau in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Right through there for a strike. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Duran makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu.
Look good, Red Sox. Let's go, Red Sox. Woo, Red Sox. Yeah, baby.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And here is Connor Wong. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Clips the outside corner, and the count is 0-2. Now one
ball,
missed.
2 strike.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Now batting, the center
So 2
fielder,
down now, and here is Cedar Rafaela. He's 0 for 1.
You can do it, Red Sox.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
All right.
So the lineup flips over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 2 in this one. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. That's outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next pitch is outside. Alex Bregman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Clips the corner, strike one. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
First and second, 2 outs. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. That one way outside, and that's ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
All right, Red Sox. Let's go, Red Sox.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 and 2.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And that's the inning.
Come on now.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Josh Winkowski.
Now
Just trying to
pitching
keep
for the
this
Red
one
Sox,
close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the
Josh
game.
Winkowski.
And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Greg Weiser, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself.
All right, Sox.
Pitch misses inside. And the count is 2-0. Right side. Bregman handles.
Let's go, let's go, let's
Throws to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right fielder Josh Lowe.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Lowe.
go, Sox.
Swing.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. Let's go, Red Sox. Come on.
Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now the catcher for the Rays, Danny Jansen, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Looking good, Red Sox.
And that is in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul.
Go Red Sox! Woo!
To the right side, Bregman
Come on, come on!
tosses to first. Rays retired in order. So they make short work of them there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Rays 1 and the Red Sox nothing.
Now pitching for
Back
Tampa
now for
Bay,
the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Rasmussen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Leading off
Rafael
for
Devers
the
up to
Red
hit.
Sox,
He is struck
third
out, and he
baseman,
is walked.
Rafael Devers.
Let's go, Sox!
And that one fouled off. And that misses. And now it's even 1 and 1.
Come on, Boston! Ball 2. 2 and 1.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Squeezes it, and there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman Tristan Casas.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox.
Go Red Sox.
All right, Sox! Woo!
That one finds the zone. 0 and 1.
Come on, Sox!
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. The Rays up by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swings and misses, and there's 2 away.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Story at the plate now. That's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Let's go Sox.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2. Way to go, Red Sox!
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Red Sox go down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Top of inning number 7. At the plate now for the Rays is the
Leading
DH,
off for
Christopher
Tampa Bay,
Morel.
The designated hitter, Christopher Morel. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1
And that skips in the dirt. Winkowski, in his third season, he throws a cutter, a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer.
You can do it.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Just missed.
Go Sox!
That's a little bit low.
You got this.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero.
Get two!
And that drops in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And a swing and a miss there. Morel aboard here at first with nobody out. Good job to fight that one off.
Oh, sit him down!
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Strike him out.
Here's the 0-2. This one high in the air to left center. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder Richie Palacios.
Palacios. Next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2.
Let's get two here.
That one fouled off. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
Go, Red Sox. 1 ball, 1 strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Come on, Red Sox!
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 2.
Come on, Sox. Swing.
Foul ball there.
Sit him down!
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder Johnny DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays.
Come on, Boston! Let's go, Boston!
First
One
offering
ball.
misses badly for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Let's go, Sox.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
On the ground to third. They get the force, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They lead it 1-0.
Hey, folks, come big. Look at the
Now pitching for
We're
Tampa
back
Bay.
in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
60,
7th. Garrett Clevenger.
Garrett Clevenger.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off
Well,
for the
1-run
Red
game.
Sox.
And the batter now, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
And fouled off. Now, Red Sox fans are frustrated, no question. Looking to get the tying run on base. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
On the ground right side, and it kicks off the base.
Get there.
And they get the out after the ricochet.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
Digging in, Connor Wong. A strikeout and a walk. And that's in for a strike. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Manuel Rodriguez warming up for manager Kevin Cash. That's to third, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Now pitching. for the
Welcome
Red
back,
Sox.
and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Justin Slayton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. There's a strike.
Let's go, Red Sox!
And a foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Punch him out!
And that one hit to first. Takes it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Brandon Lau digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And he grounds one to the right side.
Let's go, let's go!
Cassis on to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the eighth.
Up next for Tampa Bay, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 in this one.
Let's go, Red Sox.
And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Brennan Bernardino, the left-hander, up and throwing. Chapman also getting ready. Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball.
Strike!
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Down in order go the Rays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Edwin Uceta.
Now pitching
Well, the
for
best
Tampa
relievers
Bay,
love the opportunity to
number
come in and
63,
protect a tight lead
Edwin
late in the ball game.
Uceta.
Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got
Pinch
here.
hitting
Looks
for
like
the
a
Red
pinch
Sox,
hitter for the
number
Red
30,
Sox, Rob Refsnyder.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
Let's go, Red Sox.
Ball one, no strikes. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Pete Fairbanks warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Here's a 2-0. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That catches the outside corner. It's 2-2. Got him swinging.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Duran in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That's out to center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag.
Let's go, Red Sox.
And the
One
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that is out of play. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. We go to the 9th. Now, Josh Lowe.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, right fielder Josh Lowe.
Slayton back to work. And that's in there at the knees. Movement in the bullpen. Brennan Bernardino, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
On the ground to first, and foul ball. Next pitch is outside. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's towards center.
Oh,
Ref Snyder makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter Christopher Morel.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
On the ground to third, a sliding stop, throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Pete Fairbanks.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. And stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
One-run game, bottom 9. And downstairs. Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
One strike.
This one in the air, center field. Palacios has this one sized up, and it's caught for the out.
Are you kidding me?
That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Now batting,
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Let's go, Sox. Looking good, Red Sox.
Casas, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Hey, you got this.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
now batting.
Here's Trevor Story. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Red Sox, yeah, baby.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Next offering way upstairs. Swing and a miss.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The Red Sox down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
전원. 전원이 PS